Now class, please pick a book for the Geisel Award.
Let's do Little Red Riding.
Okay!
We've extensively gone over many versions of Little Red Riding Hood in this class, so it's only fitting that we include one more. There are many parallels in this story that line up in most versions of Little Red, so let's take a look. First of all, she is a red pencil. Then there's the whole idea of her going on a journey, being cautioned about it, coming across evil, and fighting it to save the day. Red Riding destroys the Wolf 3000 pencil sharpener, just like Red killed the wolf by a gun in The Little Girl and the Wolf. She also carries a basket, as all Little Reds do. And then there's the grandmother, only in this case it's Principal Granny, that the wolf has sharpened down to nothing. All in all, Little Red Riding successfully imitates the classic tales of Little Red Riding Hood in an adorable and inspiring picture book. Little Red Riding is a spin on the traditional tale of Little Red Riding Hood, incorporating grammar and creative writing into the adventure of a brave little pencil. Written by Joan Halub, the book relies on wordplay, puns, illusions, engaging imagery, and illustrated demonstrations to help Little Red Riding develop a story for her assignment while teaching the reader about important grammar rules. Using references to the popular fairy tale, Halub is able to relate to her readers through familiarity, while being able to incorporate new knowledge on the elementary level. Today, we will be talking about illusions, imagery, and the two types of lessons learned in the book.
The illustrations are an essential part of any picture book. In this picture book in particular, it enhances the unique story we all know so well. The vibrant background throughout grasps the reader's attention and maintains it all the way to the end. Every flip of the page, we can see a new and exciting illustration that simply adds to the story. As we can see in the beginning, the depiction of the classroom setting creates a familiar environment for young readers, but each pencil person has its own individual characteristics that we as readers can draw upon. The text is even incorporated into the illustration at one point. The vibrant colors of the kaboom, as we can see here, is a great example of how the text and illustration work with each other throughout the novel, both grasping and keeping the young reader's attention in an enjoyable way.
In the story Little Red Riding, the author and illustrator help children understand that if you see undesirable behavior conducted by others, you should say something and be more willing to go out of your way to help others. During Red's adventure, she is presented with a scary noise, grr, and sees a long tangly tail. Both of these things are out of place for Red's school, so she decides to follow where the tail was heading. The tail had her running throughout the entire school, eventually leading her to the principal's office. The pencil school rules are presented on Principal Granny's office, and these rules help present the idea of helping others in need at an earlier age, by illustrating that when a child is in doubt about a situation, they should be able to say something and try to help others. Red does just that when she saves Principal Granny from Wolf 3000. By seeing another person deal with an uncomfortable situation such as Red saving Principal Granny from Wolf 3000, children will become more knowledgeable about stepping up to situations such as bullying or any other forms of harassment.
This book not only teaches kids how to write their own story, but inspires them to do so, with the writing lessons taught in the book teaching kids on their level without talking down to them, with simple images and examples. Seen from the very first page, the reader is shown how to use the correct end marks, periods, exclamation marks, and question marks. You get all the grammar lessons from this condensed down into something like this. It hits the proverbial sweet spot of interest and boredom, teaching the kid the lessons they need to and keeping their interest all the way through the story.
As you can see, this book deserves the Geisel Award. It follows a familiar story that children will recognize. It has illustrations that draw young readers towards the book while keeping them engaged throughout. Little Red Riding teaches children many valuable morals, but it also teaches children the importance of story writing and how to write a proper story. All these essential things in the book creates a perfect candidate for the Geisel Award.